Hi everyone, it's Karen from Crafty Karen Designs here. As the new Stampin' Up catalogue is almost here, I'm on a bit of a mission to get rid of all my old DSP and get rid of all my scraps. So I've been having a think and having a play with a few different shapes and different ideas. So I'm going to show you one idea that I've had for using up very minimal scraps. So I've cut a card base. The scraps that I've got are all different shades of green and flowers, and most of it's Good Morning Magnolia and Garden Lane. And I've got a piece of old olive cardstock which is 10 by 7, and I'm going to score it at 5. And you can do this with any colours, any scraps that you've got, just really to save wasting them. Because I don't know about you, but I get a bag full of bits and then I get overwhelmed by them and just think, oh, do you know what, I can't be bothered, and I keep them for a while and then just throw them all away. So I'm trying not to do that this year. So as I said, I've got lots of 1-inch strips, and they're all different lengths. Some of them are mainly green, some of them are mainly Whisper White, some of them are a bit of a combination. And what I've done is I've put them all through the banner punch, so they've all got a punch, a banner on the end. And I'm going to stick them, just going to stick them on this card front, various lengths, and see how we go. So just make an arrangement that I like. You can do this with absolutely anything, but I thought I'd use up this green because I do seem to have a lot of it. So you just play about till you get an arrangement you like. So I quite like that one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them so they all overhang at the back, and then I'll chop them off from the back because that'll be easier. So because they're all 1 inch wide, I've got 7 pieces, so theoretically it should fit. So just put some glue on each one and stick it down. It's as simple as that. Really easy. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about the new catalogue. There are some beautiful things in it. I can't wait to be able to show it to you. But that won't be for a little while yet. But I can finally order out of it this week, so I'll be putting an order in, and I'll be able to show you some of the stuff that's in there very, very soon. But I do desperately need to get rid of some of this stash because it's ridiculous the amount of stuff that I've got. But don't tell my husband I said that, because as far as he's concerned, I absolutely need all of it. I can't possibly throw anything away, and I do need to keep buying more. one of them must be a little bit wider than an inch because I'm overhanging, but never mind. I'll get the snips and just flip it over and chop all of these off. Why do things always land glue down? Like why you always drop your toast marmalade down, isn't it? I'll glue all over my snips as well now. Let's get rid of those. And chop a bit off this side. There we go. So really simple, really easy. And then I thought what I'd do is put a banner across this way using gold foil with a whisper white banner on the top. What do you think? I think that looks a bit different. So I'm going to use the Good Morning Magnolia and some Old Olive ink, and I think I'll make it a thank you card. No, a thinking of you card. Will that fit? Just about. So I'm just going to stamp this. Have a look. About here. That's alright, I think. And we'll add that to there and then chop the end off. So I'll add a little bit of glue to the back of here. And then chop the end off that. And we can have that on there like that. Done with the lid. I think we'll put that on with dimensionals. Put another one on because it's quite a big piece. There we go. What do you think? It's taken very little in DSP. I need to put a piece of whisper white inside to write on. But I think that's quite a nice card. What do you think? I think it's got rid of some scraps. I've got another idea for another one. Now this one, I was playing about making a card with triangular pieces on it, and you had to chop them up in the right way so that they fell in the right way when you adhered them, and I kept messing it up. So I've got a few of these triangular pieces left, and what on earth am I going to do with those? So I thought what I could do is use them to make a card. So I've got a piece of Mossy Meadow, which is 10 by 7 again. I'll just fold and burnish that. these could go like this, or like this, or like this. I think I like that way around best, but I thought it looked a bit dull because it's just lots of green. So I thought, how can we liven that up a bit? So got a piece of gold foil, which is 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. So then if you add that on there like that, that immediately makes it pop. And then I thought what we could do is put some more gold on here and then stamp a sentiment on there. And there you go, we've used up a really odd shaped piece of DSP that's no use for anything else really, and saved you throwing it away. So let's put that one together as well and see how that looks. Now obviously if I'd have thought about it, I could have die cut the smaller one out of the middle of there, but my brain didn't take me that far and I just cut it out. So we'll just go with it. So we'll just lay that on there, leaving a tiny border all the way around. And then we'll add these two triangular pieces. We'll have a flowery one down at the bottom here. And we'll just do a dry fit with that one to make sure we've got this in the right place. I think that's about right. And add some glue to the back of this one. And add that there so it meets up. I can't tell you how many times I messed up this pieces of DSP when I was trying to do it. I was trying to make one of those star cards, and about 3 or 4 times I messed up the direction of the cut. I gave up in the end. So I'm going to use Good Morning Magnolia again, and again I'm going to use the Thinking of You. I'm going to stamp it over to this side. Like that. And I've already die cut one of the magnolia flowers from one of the other pieces of DSP. I'm going to put that on there. So as you can see, it's just a case of mixing and matching, cutting a few shapes, playing about with the Moneycraft desk and seeing what looks good. So we'll add that there, like that. And we'll put some glue on the back of this one. And add that to the centre of there. And then I think we might put that on dimensionals. So we'll cut up around the edges of these so we don't waste them. There we go. So we'll have one in each corner. And one in the middle. There we go. That's it. So we'll have that about there.